Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall says 5 to 10 Friday night. Wet, damp, dreary Friday night. It was like that all evening too. It's cold as well as wet. Not an ideal situation for walking or even for driving. Not a great day today for us at all. As I said last night, there was a couple of races. The Halden Gold Cup and the Sprint with Alligator Rally that normally I wouldn't be touching because they were too difficult trying to guess this, that and the other in them. And it proved that I didn't guess right. I thought Solo and Engineer de Geet would hook up in a speed duel. One of them did, but another one was with them as well. But Brave Shaska wasn't at the races at all. I thought that would be a closer. Not to be at all. Solo only for a bad mistake would it have put it up to him in front. Wamalco, Finces admitted again, not a help. But I don't think until JP says yes, I don't think it'll be winning. And that Bucky Larson gone. Kaput, divorce court. There was a great run from Broomfield Present, first time over fences. That'll win a couple of races. It'll win. Got a bit caught out for an inexperienced horse about the 2 mile mark, but ran on well. 3-2, I'd say. That'll win a race or two, so we'll keep that on our side. Tomorrow there's a multitude of stuff, an awful heap of stuff on tomorrow. We went for. We have 3, and then we have an each way in the one, what do you call it? The Grand Sefton. The horse here I had him sort of marked out for next time. Ned Tanner. He and he likes Kelso. This opened up at 8-1. I missed it. If you can see there that first run back last year after a layoff on the 5th of November, it was 4th in Kelso, novice and handicap chase, and then it won next time out of 1:16. Then on heavy ground it was 4th to Bill Baxter, well back the field, 26 lengths. Then it ran in Kelso again on goodish ground, beat Latitude, and Latitude won after that for us. So that form was franked. That was also at Kelso off 1:17, so it only had went up a pound. Second in on a 2.5 mile in March. And it came back then the last day, and I thought it tired, but it ran pretty well. That's it in the. Well, we'll be forwarded a bit. So the red sleeves.
Dundalk and Court Dreaming are next. Ned Tanner is behind those with 3 more fences to jump. Morning Spirit and East Street and Dallas Day Picton have all been pulled up at the 3rd last. Just the grey, silver in disguise, to the green colours of Mexico. In the centre, the green and yellow hoops is Juteban Calange. Ned Tanner with the red sleeves on the extreme right is plugging on well towards the end. Wasdell Dundalk in the black and white checks is still there. There were 5 in line at the 2nd last, and Court Dreaming is 3 lengths behind those. And now Wasdell Dundalk has come through with Danny McMenamin to take it up to Juteban Calange, and in fact Juteban Calange is just quicker there than Wasdell Dundalk. They are going clear now from Silver in Disguise. They're well inside the last furlong now. Juteban Calange narrowly in front. Wasdell Dundalk is plugging on gamely though to try and challenge. Juteban Calange now stretching on its over length ahead with Richard McLennan and Wims. Wasdell Dundalk in 2nd. Silver in Disguise.
Ran out of petrol first time back. It's gone into 3-1 now. But I had it marked down as a strong each way bet. That'll be definitely in the first 3, but it's gone favourite now. But that's no harm. We know that it's fancied. back at a track that it runs well at. We go to a horse that done us a couple of favours, Park of Kings. It went up £8 for winning the last day. But I think it is another little bit under its arm. It won off 95 and 103. Now it's up to 111. I thought they might step it up in trip this time, but they're happy to keep going the way they're going. So, who am I? It's in the JP colours, coming around the turn for home as we pick it up.
Story passing the two. One flight left to jump, and Park of Kings has delivered one off the rail to take Champagne Vacation. Keeping at it is Redwood Queen, with One Cool Poet appearing late, and Catherine and Mr. McFister the final flight. Park of Kings the leader by a couple of lengths to One Cool Poet, who's bridging the gap on the outside. Then Redwood Queen and Champagne Vacation. Park of Kings all out from One Cool Poet the near side. It's these 250 to go. Park of Kings on the inside. Park of Kings adds to last time by a neck sing.
He had his ears pricked coming to the last. He sort of pulled away from One Cool Poet. One Cool Poet actually, I think, went 1-6 or 1-4 betting and running. There's a good bit of money for that Derry lad this evening. It hasn't run in a handicap hurl yet. It has three runs to get a qualifying mark. It's strong in the market. First time out, it ran over hurls. It ran in a grade 3 bet, 108 lengths, beat 57 lengths in a maiden hurl and beaten 23. It's rated 83 on the flat, so it could be well handicapped at, but hopefully it won't be handicapped enough. We're 111. That's 100. So 83 and 40 be 123, so it could be well handicapped at that, but it's first run in a hurl, and I hope our experience will tell. Gowran Tig has won a couple of races for us. It's in there as well tomorrow. But I just hope that our yoke is improving. A 5-year-old. Let's see. I thought the best bet of the day was on the flat, actually, tomorrow. In the Winchworth Stakes, 6 furlongs. If you see here, Sense of Duty is rated 106. In a handicap, it would be given Brad the Brief £4, and it's getting 5. That's £9. Be getting 10 off, or Brahma Gold there, it should be giving it £5, and it's getting 5. That's £10. It has won at the track as well before, so it likes. I always go to see straight away, have the one at the track, or how did it perform on the track before. It won the Chipcase Stakes last June, and it acted very well on the surface. Went off, I think it was 2-1 favourite that day, but it beat a good field.
Front, Bielsa on the near side is challenging hard. Glen Shiel on the outer there seems to have run his race and is backpedaling. Ainsdale then and Ebro River trying to mount a challenge as Tom Marcon brings Sense of Duty through with a power pack finish, and she's quickened up really well, this filly. She's drawn about 2 or 3 lengths clear. Oh, and she looks very smart indeed. Sense of Duty way too good in the chip chase. Goes on to win by 3 or 4. Anap in second.
She was off then a lot. She had a nice break. She came back. She was third in a 5 furlong race, and then they ran her in the Champions Day in the sprint, a Group 1. So back down in class. She has won a listed race, and she has won a Group 3. And this is a listed affair. So I think it should take all the beating. If she runs to her, third run back from the layoff as well. If she runs to her form that she ran there before, she'll be desperate hard to beat, I think. just give a mention to, where are we at? Aintree for the Grand Sefton. This was won last year by Al Dancer. Second by a nose was Jess Keel. On the 5th of November last year. The horse in third was Percussion. The two of them were rated 133 that day. There was 8 lengths between them. Percussion then came back, and it was second in, or wasn't it second in the third in the Topham chase. So of 130, so it had dropped 3 pounds. So it jumps the fence as well, the national fences. They were off level weights last year, and this year there's 10 pounds between them. So Percussion is the each way selection at I think it's an 8-1 shot. Fantastic Lady, that's carrying top weight. It won a listed affair, wasn't it, in Market Raisin, first time back last year. Listed race chase in Market Raisin, 142. It was second to Bill Baxter when Jess Keel was back down the field in that race. That should run well enough first time, but it'd be hard to give weight away over the jumps. And I thought Percussion, now it's the first run, but you'd imagine as an 8-year-old that they'd be gearing themselves up for this. It went a third last year and getting 10 pounds. The big race in Ireland tomorrow, of course, is the Group 1. Or the grade 1, whatever. 4-horse race. Jerry Colomb only beaten once in its career in the Brown Advisory. Invialan is 4 for 4 at the track. Conflated former grade 1 winner Manel Indo won first time out this year, but it seems that there was first runs the last couple of years. Apart from the year it won the Gold Cup in 2020, going on to 21, that was it's sort of a stellar year for it. But since then, it's sort of hit and miss with it. So it depends who's the fittest tomorrow. The money on the exchanges will tell you that. If Jerry Colomb is strong on the exchanges, they'll know that that horse is fit, because if that's going to be a Gold Cup horse, it won't be geared up to the last tomorrow. Invialan has a pipe opener this time. Last year it won this race, but it was its first run of the year. Beat Kimboy. It has a run there behind Easy Game at 2.5 miles. So the exchanges will know the story tomorrow. There's a big race as well in Wincanton tomorrow. The Badger Beer Handicap Chase. Familiar names in there as well. Froden won it last year, but it's 11-year-old now, and it's soft ground. Nicholas's horse, he's winning, he's doing all right, but some of the horses, like even Solo today, there was another one, a favourite in a maiden hurl, was turned over. He's not exactly, he's batting 19% though, but you wouldn't think it, would you? But he's a horse there tomorrow, coming back from wind surgery, is 300 through 5. If that wind surgery can turn his form around to the form he showed in the 2 seasons ago, we'll say, when it's October 21 going on to January of 22. He's won 4 out of 5 there. If the wind surgery is the cause of that, that could be competitive tomorrow. I think we tipped it up, didn't we? We did in some race. I think we tipped it up with the day I will do it. Was it in the Warwick National or something? But we had it once before, but sort of disappointed that day, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I think it was that day. The Perchance Network qualifier is on tomorrow as well. This was won by Remastered last year. And he has wind surgery again, and he's running tomorrow. It's the horse there that we backed in Galway, and we backed in Newbury, I think, last IKR Allen. But are they out just to qualify tomorrow, or are they out to win that pot tomorrow? It's 15,000. It's hard to know, you see, because there's 11 in it, but you have to be in the top 4 to qualify. Are they trying to win that next March? Is it good enough? That's the thing. Or are they just stepping it up and trip to find out and see then? It was 3rd in Galway. It hasn't ran 3 mile before. So you wouldn't know what to make of that now. It could be classy enough. Classy enough to win it too. I meant to say that how did Kieran Fallon, was he hurt this evening when he fell off that horse? Because he's supposed to be riding Sense of Duty. I didn't follow to see did he get up off the ground at that time, but that was pre-race. There's several horses out as well tomorrow that we would have backed. I see Meatloaf is out tomorrow. I see what else is out. I can't find him now. A shout out to Pat Hennigan and to Darren Aylward. He's watching in from the Dominican Republic. Good man. David Fleming. He gave 2 this evening, both in America. The 2 of them won. One was, I think, 4-6. The other one was 100-30. And he gave one last night, I think it was 4-5, and went off 4-7. So thank you for that, David. And Nigel Cummins from Galway, he doesn't appreciate being called a hurting choker. No offence to you, Nigel, at all. Where I came across I always said, and people long time listening to this channel know that Galway is my most favourite town in Ireland and in the world. Actually, I always loved going to it. When I lived in Chicago, there was the Hape of Galway people there, and it was nothing but sheep shaggers and sheep stealers to me, and it was hurting chokers to them, and no one took offence, or no one was annoyed over it at all, and there's no offence made or meant at all. I mean that sincerely. Anyway, that's it. I've been waffling on too much. Bash the bookies, over and out.